in the night, tools scattered on the floor. You look at me like something ain't right, like I ain't worth much more. But if you take the time to see beyond what meets your eye, there's more to me than what I be, more than you can buy. These greasy hands might not look clean, but they never done you wrong. Got dirt beneath my fingernails, but my heart beats pure and strong. La, la, la. Yeah, my heart beats pure and strong. Fixing things is what I do, breaking down what's broke. Your daddy sees a fool in blue, but I'm more than just a joke. 'Cause every bolt I tighten down, every engine that I save, proves that I deserve this town more than what he gave. These greasy hands might not look clean, but they never done you wrong. Got dirt beneath my fingernails, but my heart beats pure and strong. La, la, la. Yeah, my heart beats pure and strong. You can judge me by my cover, call me what you will, but baby, there ain't no other who climbed this uphill. These greasy hands might not look clean, but they never done you wrong. Got dirt beneath my fingernails, but my heart beats pure and strong. Yeah, my heart beats pure and strong. Clock strikes midnight, I'm still here. Empty cups and diesel clear. A radio plays some old school band, while 18-wheelers make their stand. They look down at what I do, but they don't see this midnight view. Every soul that passes through knows I'm keeping things running true. Working in the dead of night, head held, I'm doing right. Coffee strong and spirit bright, this is where I found my pride. Old stained floor beneath my feet, serving folks who need their heat. They call me names, think I'm slow, but I keep this place in its flow. When the world sleeps, I'm awake, giving more than what I take. Every trucker knows my face in this quiet, sacred space. Working in the dead of night, head held high, I'm doing right. Coffee strong and spirit bright, this is where I found my pride. They drive their fancy cars by day, in their suits they look away. But when darkness claims the roads, they meet someone who knows the code. midnight, I earn my way. Don't need their gold or their display. Got my honor, got my peace, in this kingdom made of grease. Working in the dead of night, hell, I'm doing right. Coffee strong and spirit bright. This is where I found my pride. This is where I found my pride. This is where I stand with pride. Reputation means everything. They laugh at his rusty frame, but they don't know what's underneath. Oh yeah, born to prove them wrong. Got nothing but heart and steel. Primer paint ain't pretty, but she flies. Trust fund kids roll in with their imported machines. He just smiles and nods, 'cause actions speak louder than bling. Come on! Born to prove them wrong. Got nothing but heart and steel. Primer paint ain't pretty, but she flies. Money can't buy the soul of a man who knows his worth. Born to prove them wrong. Got nothing but heart and steel. Primer paint ain't pretty, but she flies. Yeah, she flies. Oh, she flies. Walking down a dirt road after work today. Truck needs washing, but I like it that way. People in town giving me those looks like I'm some kind of backwoods country crook. But they don't understand where I come from. Proud of every mile that I've run. Living simple ain't a curse, and I'm about to make it work. What's wrong with mud on my boots? What's wrong with mud on my boots? Living life without a suit, that's just the way I was raised to be. Got my overalls and my baseball cap, and duct tape holding my tailgate back. Daddy taught me how to work the land, while city folk just don't understand. Let them talk behind my back. I've got everything I was raised to be. You can keep your fancy cars, your high-rise viewing bars. I got everything I need right here in front of me. Every morning when the rooster crows, I thank the Lord for the life I chose. I ain't trying to be what I'm not, happy with everything I've got. What's wrong with mud on my boots? What's wrong with mud on my boots? Living life without a suit, that's just the way I was raised to be. That's the only way to be.
We all invited me a fancy gathering, so don't act surprised by what I'm about to bring.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Got my best flannel on, boots fresh from the mud. Y'all look mighty proper, but I ain't changing up. They're smelling and swirling, their glasses up high. But I know what I like, and I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I brought my mason jar. Oh yeah, ain't no shame in who we are. Homemade brew strong, straight from the heart. Yeah, I brought my mason jar. They're talking about grapes from some foreign land, while I'm sipping sweetness made by my own hands. They're turning up noses at my country way, but wait till they taste what I made yesterday. Yeah, I brought my mason jar. Oh yeah, ain't no shame in who we are. Homemade brew straight from the heart. Yeah, I brought my mason jar. Listen up, y'all, let me break it down quick. Got peach shine that'll make your tongue do tricks. Blackberry brandy from my grandma's patch. Apple pie moonshine, ain't nothing matched. Been brewing since before I could drive a truck. Family recipe, that's why it hits so tough. Y'all can keep your fancy bottles and cork. I'll stick to what makes honest folks talk. Yeah, I brought my mason jar. Oh yeah, ain't no shame in who we are. Come on now. Homemade brew straight from the heart. Yeah, I brought my mason jar. La la la, pour it up. La la la. stroke of midnight here. Metal speaks to me so clear. Grease-stained fingertips and tools, breaking all those proper rules. They say I'm wasting time at night, but they don't see this sacred site where metal meets mortality and rust reveals reality. Moving parts and midnight art, pistons pounding like my heart. Poetry and motor oil, grease beneath my hands, finding truth in broken things that no one understands. Poetry in metal parts, singing steel and chrome, making beauty out of chaos. That's the way back home. Mama said I'd never learn. Watch these spark plugs crackle, burn. Every bolt tells tales to me of miles and memories. Transmission fluid, sacred wine, pouring out its grand design, while the radio plays low things that only night shifts know. Moving parts and midnight art, pistons pound like my heart. Pa-pa-pum, ka-chink, ka-chink, pa-rum-pa-dum, think, 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 let it sing, let it rain. In this graveyard of machines, I find what perfection means. Every ding and dent divine, every ding and dent divine, making broken things realign. They mock my callous palms with spite, but here in this fluorescent light, I found my church of steel and steam, where working hands can dare to dream. Poetry and motor oil, grease beneath my hands, finding truth in broken things that no one understands. Poetry in metal parts, singing steel and chrome, making beauty out of chaos. That's the way back home. Past the stroke of midnight here, metal speaks to me so clear. Metal speaks, metal clock strikes 6, another morning calls. Steel-toed boots against these weathered halls. My hands tell tales that money can't buy. Been working these machines since I was young and shy. Every mark upon these hands of mine speaks louder than 1,000 fancy signs. My scars tell my story, written deep in blood and steel. These calluses are my glory, show you just how much I feel. Morning light breaks through dusty panes. Another shift begins, I know these flames. Been forging life from metal and rust, building dreams while others sleep in rust. They ask me why I stay here day by day, 'cause every scar's a badge I earned my way. how much I feel. Show you just how much I feel. Before sunrise every damn day, boots in the mud, wouldn't have it no other way. They look down their noses, think they know better, but these hands build more than their fancy sweaters. Got dirt in my blood and steel in my spine, working this land since I was 9. They wave their papers around like they won some prize, but I got something money can't buy. These calluses worth more than college. My daddy taught me real knowledge. Sweat-soaked truth in every line. This mud cake legacy is mine. Is mine. All mine. Ain't got no degree hanging on my wall. Got cuts and bruises, standing proud and tall. Let them laugh from their air-conditioned rooms while I'm out here making things bloom. 6 generations worth this same ground. Ain't no diploma gonna turn me around. They say I could have been something more, but I became what I was born for. These calluses worth more than college. My daddy taught me real knowledge. Sweat-soaked truth in every line. This mud cake legacy is mine. Is mine. All mine. Light breaking, coffee black and strong. Feed runs, hay bales, fences need fixing all day long. Tractors breaking, welding in the rain. Diesel fumes and muscle strain. Hard work flowing through these veins. No blisters burning summer heat. Real education comes from what you do, not what some professor tells you is true. Every scar tells a story that's mine. Every burn marks the passage of time. This ain't no textbook lesson plan. This here's how you make a man. Calluses worth more than college. My daddy taught me real knowledge. Sweat-soaked truth in every line. This mud cake legacy is mine. Is mine. All mine. Up before sunrise every damn day. Every Saturday morning I'm out in the drive, grease up to my elbows, keeping her alive. She ain't much to look at, but that's just fine. Got 300,000 miles of hard time. Folks say I should trade her in, but they don't understand what I'm working to maintain. That old Chevy's still running strong, oil in her veins where my blood belongs. Every turn of that wrench keeps me holding on to the man who taught me right from wrong. Found his coffee mug still in the cab, next to the toolbox where his hands last grabbed. Sometimes late at night I just sit and steer, swear I can still feel him sitting here. These days the paint's a little more worn, but the spirit of the man who drove her lives on. That old Chevy's still running strong, all in her veins where my blood belongs. Every turn of that wrench keeps me holding on to the man who taught me right from wrong. 10 years old in the passenger seat, learning about life and time and beats. Son, he said, when something's worth loving, you fix it yourself, keep it moving. That old Chevy's still running strong, all in her veins where my blood belongs. Every turn of that wrench keeps me holding on to the man who taught me right from wrong. Another round, Knox last call, videos at 6. Staring at these walls, empty bottles lined up tall. Bartender knows my name, every night, same old game. Can't feel my face no more, loose boards in this old floor. Wondering what I'm doing here, night after year. Head spinning round and round, but something's getting clear somehow. Last beer standing, finally understanding. Ain't gotta be nobody that I ain't. Last beer standing, truth demanding. Sometimes rock bottom shows you who you are. Yeah. Daddy works the mill, bills we're paying still. Got grease under my nails, and a truck that never fails. Simple man, simple life, cut through bull with a knife. Ain't that something to be proud? Stand tall above the crowd. Every morning sunrise, these calloused hands still rise. Built this life from dirt, maybe that's what I'm worth, and that's alright. Yeah! Closing time. Stains on my hands tell a story of pride. Been working since dawn with the sun by my side. They look down their noses, but they just don't know the worth of these marks that I wear like pure gold. Some say I should change, wash away who I am, but the grease and the grit made this here working man. Every callus I've earned tells the truth of my days. In this life that I live, would never know what can judge from your tower up high, but these hands built the world you can't deny. This mark on my soul runs so deep. It's my badge of honor I'll always keep. This all won't wash off my soul. Every stain makes me more whole. This all won't wash off my soul, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Las manchas en mi piel son mi identidad, el sudor de mi frente, mi realidad. Me miran con desprecio, no entienden nada. Mi orgullo está en el trabajo, no en sus palabras. You can judge from your tower high, but be thanked 'cause the world in tragedy line. This mark on my soul, my soul, be not fresh the bottom of honest key. This all won't wash off my soul. Never say leaves me more. This all won't wash off my soul. Wanna live with it ain't other way. This ain't clean up, straighten out, but this ain't dirt that needs washing about. This is the mark of a life lived true, and I wear it proud, yes I do. This fire won't wash off my soul. Every stain lifts me whole. It won't wash off my soul. You're thunder, let it override. Got my four-wheeler fired up today. The mud tires looking mighty okay. Ain't no trail that I can't ride. Got that backwoods country pride. Revving engine, feeling bold. Taking paths both new and old. Through the creek and up the hill. Getting wild and getting ill. Cousin Billy warned me twice. Said the path ain't looking nice, but I cranked it up real loud. Gonna make my mama proud. Past the fence and through the trees. Mud is flying past my knees. The engine roaring like a beast, having me redneck feast. Something doesn't feel quite right. Wheels are spinning with all the might. Getting deep about a minute. Yeah, I think I'm stuck up in it. Yeah, I'm stuck in a holler. Can't get no farther. Wheels keep on spinning, but I ain't winning. Gonna be here all day. buddy on the phone, said, man, I'm stuck here all alone. He bought his truck with heavy chains. Now we're both stuck in these lanes. Billy's laughing from his porch, says we need the national force. Mud is rising past my seat, can't even feel my own 2 feet. Y'all, let me tell you how it went down. Called every redneck rescue service in this here town. Jimmy with his monster truck got stuck in the slick. Bobby with his tractor, man, the mud was too thick. Sheriff showed up laughing, said, boy, what you done? I said, just living life, sir, trying to have some fun. Helicopter news crew flying overhead, taking pictures of my shame, wish I stayed in bed. Tin truck stuck now, making national news. Mud pit party, got nothing to lose. Brought some beer out here, might as well celebrate. Being stuck in the holler, yeah, that's just our fate. Yippee-ki-yay, stuck in the mud now. Yeah, but never do today. Can't get out now. Zig-a-zag, easy zoo. What we gonna do? Hickey-hacky-hee-hee-hoo. I just think in my heart, days ain't no bother, but let's keep on standing. I ain't had it. Don't know I'll be here on all days. That's just the way. Well, I guess I'll make my home right here in this muddy dome. Ain't so bad when you think twice, living in a mud paradise. Push paper till my soul went dry. Corner office couldn't make me fly. Chasing dollars, running out of time, left me hollow on the inside. Then I found that broken down shack, past the pines and off the beaten track. Something pulled me like a magnet there, felt the weight just lift into thin air. When the morning sun hit that rusty gate, I knew right then I found my place. Trading concrete walls for pine tree halls. Coming home, found my freedom down a gravel road. Simple life is all I need to know. Finally breathing, finally whole. Traded in my leather shoes for boots. Learn to live off what this land produces. Folks round here don't care what I used to be, just care about the man they see. Morning coffee on the porch at dawn, watching deer move through my front lawn. Callous hands from honest work, learning truths the city tried to learn. Every sunrise brings another day to build this life, the simple way. Trading gone to you walls from pine tree malls.
no numbers to show. Dirt road leads nowhere that most people go. Got my own rhythm, got my own pace. Ain't gotta explain it to anybody's face. Past where the pavement turns back to earth. Some call it nothing, but I know what it's worth. Radio static and wind in the pines. That's all the company I need most times. Further out past where street signs end, where GPS signals start to bend. They say I'm lost, but they don't know that's exactly where I need to go. Long walking on, that's where I belong. Long walking on, been here all along. Long walking on, ain't no place to hide. Long walking on, might died. Just me inside. They tried to fix me with their shiny new ways. Wanted to track me through their digital haze. Said I was backwards, said I was wrong, but their noise fades out where I belong. No fancy dinner could ever compare to peace and quiet in my rocking chair. Don't need directions to find my way home, and home is wherever I choose to roam. Yeah, yeah, uh-huh, hey, hey, whoa, yeah, yeah. Where I belong. Some folks need street lights, some need direction, some need the crowd light. Out where the wild meets the sky so tall. Long walking on, that's where I belong. Long walking on, been here all along. Long walking on, ain't no place to hide. Long walking on, inside. Just me inside. Just me inside.
Dirt on the dashboard, dust in my eyes. 4 best friends and a full moon rise. Deep in the pines where the pavement ends, where freedom calls and the earth just bends. Got no signal, got no maps, just the way we like it, that's a fact. Ain't nothing wrong with getting lost. Ain't nothing wrong, no counting costs. Whoa, let it ride, let it ride. Tires spinning, engine roars, breaking rules behind closed. Not a soul for miles around, just us, kings without a crown. This right here's the life we love. Ain't nothing wrong with getting lost. Ain't nothing wrong, no counting costs. Whoa, let it ride. Monday morning comes too fast, wash away the weekend past. Clock in, clock out, day by day, but when that sun goes down, we'll slip away. Engine cut, silence falls. Listen to that wild call. That wild call. Feel that freedom in your bones. Out here we're never alone. Ain't nothing Deep in the pines where the pavement ends, where freedom calls and the earth just bends. 40 hours up on this steel frame in the sky. Grease and diesel fuel, yeah, that's my 9 to 5. You write your little blogs about how wrong we are, while I keep the world turning from way up here this far. You sit there typing words behind your window view. Never felt the sting of work like we gotta do. So judge me from your office chair. Think you're better, go ahead and stare. My daddy worked these rigs before, and I'll keep working till I can't no more. Got 3 kids at home and bills I gotta pay. Can't feed a family on what them coffee shops would pay. My granddaddy taught me what it means to be a man. Honest work and callous hands, that's where I stand. You preach about change from your air-conditioned room. Never felt the heat out here the way it burns right through. So judge me from your office chair. Think you're better, go ahead and stare. My daddy worked these rigs before, and I'll keep working till I can't no more. Sometimes late at night, I think about the cost. Friends I've seen get hurt, and some that we have lost. But I hold my head up high, 'cause I know what I'm worth. Keeping lights on in your world while you curse my dirt. So judge me from your office chair. Think you're better, go ahead and stare. My daddy worked these rigs before, and I'll keep working till I can't no more. Till I can't no more. Till I can't no more. Calloused hands, black coffee dawn. Another day, moving on. They ask me why I live this way, like I'm some kind of mistake. Who says I ain't living right? Who says I ain't sleeping tight? Simple life, honest fight. Who says I ain't living right? Double shift, steel-toed boots. No complaints, just the truth. They wonder how I'm satisfied. living right. Ain't got much, don't need more. Know exactly what I'm working for. My father's ways, my mother's grace, found my peace in this place. Who says I ain't living right? Who says I ain't sleeping tight? Simple life, honest fight. Who says I ain't living right? I ain't living right. Got my hands deep in this engine block. Just another Tuesday at the shop. When this suit comes walking through my door, waving papers from some fancy school board, he says, listen here, my good man, this repair requires expertise that you can't understand. Your fancy degree don't make you smarter than me. Been fixing these motors since I was 13. Got grease under my nails and dirt on my jeans, but I know what makes these machines breathe. He's pointing at his laptop screen, talking about some diagnostic scheme. But I can hear that timing chain, making music like a broken train. He says the computer shows no fault, while I'm watching that crankshaft do its walk. Your fancy degree don't make you smarter than me. Been fixing these motors since I was 13. Got grease under my nails and dirt on my jeans, but I know what makes these machines breathe. Learned from my daddy in a one-bass shop, watching pistons dance and valves tick-tock. 20 years of busted knuckles, worth more than your 4-year struggles. Ten minutes with a wrench in hand, found the problem just like I planned. His face turned red when that engine purred, couldn't even get out a single word. Your fancy degree don't make you smarter than me. Been fixing these motors since I was 13. Got grease under my nails and dirt on my jeans, and I just showed you what experience means. Just showed you what experience means.